Hey peoples, it's your girl, Sexy Sapphire, and I know, don't get started on me. It's been a while since I did a video blog, showed my face, all that good stuff. Happy New Year! This is the first one I've done in 2015. Hi, I'm still alive. I'm around. I'm still popping. I'm popping for some other shit, but I'm still popping. You dig me? I ain't gone nowhere. I'm constantly in the process of transforming my life. Like, I'm always taking it to the next level. Y'all know me. I've transitioned multiple times since I got into this business as a webcam girl back in, 2006, huh? Since 2006, I've been a webcam girl. Then I got into the adult entertainment thing, and I did some adult video. When I got tired of that, I decided I wanted to be a model. People told me I couldn't do that, and I did that. And my work was in Jesus, a bunch of magazines all over the internet. You know, I got popular for being cute or having a nice body or something, and that's cool. You know, I mean, that's what I put myself out there for. But that was never really my big thing. You know, I've always been a brain. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm very intelligent, that school was very big for me, that I love to read, I love to learn. I never kind of thought that I'd end up being the girl that people chased after for her body. That never even crossed my mind growing up. I always thought that I'd end up writing or as an actress or something, utilizing my brain and the talents that I had and that I worked so hard to develop. I've been a writer longer than I can remember. I can't even begin to tell you what age I started writing. I can tell you that I have poems that I wrote when I was about 14 or 15, so that I know I was writing before then. I'm 33 this year, so I've been writing for over 20 years. Never did it leave my mind that I would become a writer one day. I didn't know what kind of writing I would do, and actually what I'm doing now is probably nothing compared to what I have planned and what I want to do. But you can't be a one-trick pony, and you can't get stuck in anyone else's box, so it's good to, you know, explore your talent in all ways possible. So I came today to talk to you about some of what I've been up to since I disappeared. You know, I haven't been in front of the camera as much. I haven't had a photo shoot since October, since I decided to retire at the end of 2014 from eye candy modeling. So, you know, unless you actually keep up with me on my website, my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, that kind of thing, you might think that retirement meant that I was going to disappear. I'll never disappear. I got so much to give that my work will continue on even after I'm gone. That's a guarantee. I look a little different. I got my glasses on. My hair's different. I'm natural now. People who knew that I went natural last year, knew that I was wearing like my hair out and the puffs and all that stuff. Well, I went ahead and got my hair twisted. I'm starting my locks. I'm waiting for it to lock, and I'm a happy girl now. Now that I no longer have to be an eye candy model, and I don't have to pretend to look a certain way anymore, I feel so much better about myself looking like myself, you know? So I didn't come to really talk to you about me and what I look like and what I've been up to in a general sense today. No. I came to be very specific today. I wanted to tell you about one of the things that I've been focused on, and to really bring you up to point with what I've been up to for some who follow but don't quite understand. I'm proud to say that my work, when I say work, I mean my writing and or photos. I'm proud to say that my work has been featured in over 40 magazines. I have on the table in front of me about 25 that feature my writing. Now, you might say you've been in over 40 magazines and you have 25 on the table that feature your writing. Yes, most of my features have not been for my modeling. Although many of them are, and some of them even include my photos in the magazine. Some of them I never even send a photo with the story or article or whatever, because to me it's not about showing my ass anymore. I don't mind being seen, but that's just not my goal, you know? So this all started 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when I saw that there was a new magazine in the works called 86 Boulevard. And with 86 Boulevard, it was told to me from the beginning that it was going to be a magazine full of erotic stories. It wasn't the normal, I take a picture and we throw a bunch of girls in the magazine and we might have a few words in it. No, this was marketed to me as this is a magazine for adults. It's not just about pictures of pretty girls, but there's erotic stories. And I said to the owner, I said, well, look, I write erotic stories. Can I write one for your magazine? And he said, sure. The first issue of 86 Boulevard had Ebony Levette on the cover. And it's a hot cover. Where is it? This was the first issue of 86 Boulevard. And I was happy just to have my work in a magazine who featured Ebony Levette, and Tierra Ferrari was in this issue, and Melissa Irish was in this issue, and the Jones twins. And I'm like, cool, you know, it's nice just to see my work in a magazine with such hot models. I mean, even Coco Devine is in here. So, you know, it was nice. And so I worked with 86 Boulevard for the next couple of issues, and over the last 2 years, I'm proud to say that my writing has been featured in every actual issue of 86 Boulevard. Now, they put out like 2 bonus issues that I didn't write for, but every big issue, I'm inside. You know, I have this one with Monet Divine on the cover. And not only did I write a story for this one, but I wrote an article for this one too, which is pretty cool, you know. And then we have this one with Carly Monet on the cover. And I wrote a hot story for this one. It's called 2 Dicks, 1 Girl, Much Fun, you know. Some girls thrive on seeing their pictures on the cover of magazines. It's cool. I mean, I got magazines with my picture on the cover, you know. But that's not what gets me off. What gets me off is seeing my byline. Like this issue of 86 Boulevard with Heather Shanholtz on the cover. And you see The Stranger by Sexy Sapphire. See, that pleases me. I mean, they got Andrea Marie on the cover. You know, like this is a hot-ass magazine. DMV on Kaylee is on the cover of this one. We have Sarah Oliver, who is hot, you know? And so I've written for each of the 11 issues. I have 10 right here, but the new one comes out later this month, and I just wrote a really, really hot BDSM story for that one. And even though I love all of my copies of 86 Boulevard and all my stories in them, I have to tell you that this issue is the one that made me like cream in my pants. Like, to me, this is my most important byline to date. I don't care if I write in 50 magazines. To be able to say that I'm the one who interviewed cover model Naomi Banks for this magazine just made my day. And she was so awesome. I mean, her answers to my questions were so fucking amazing. Like, I really hope you take a chance and get a copy of the magazine. They have it in digital and print, and I really hope you check it out. Like, I'm really proud to say that this is, to me, the most important thing that I've done so far as a writer, you know. is to see that byline. Naomi Banks by Sexy Sapphire. Like, real shit. I could do this porn modeling stuff till I'm 60, but it wouldn't give me the satisfaction that writing does. You know, there's some magazines that I wrote for, and I might only do 1 or 2 stories for them. Like HP Magazine, they put me on the cover of that Christmas issue, and I wrote them a hot Christmas story called Under the Mistletoe, you know. And then there was like Beauty Flow Magazine. They did a really hot spread for me though. Like, I really like what they did with my story. You see? They made it like a book. I really liked that. And so they made it look like a book. And I did that. So, like, I don't mind sending pictures every now and then. It's just not my thing, you know? And so, like, Undiscovered Magazine, the owner asked me what I was going to write about. And so I let him know. And so once I told him what I was going to write about, what he did is he booked 2 girls to do a photo shoot that would go along with my story, because I wrote a hot girl on girl story. And so he found me some girls to get naughty. You can't see too good behind, but you'll have to get you a copy. But he found me some girls to get naughty to go along with my story, which is really hot. I also, my personal photographer, Kane Clark of IPBS Photography, he has his own magazine for DMV models, and he had put me in his mag probably, like, I've been in 4 issues. But again, for me, being in a magazine just isn't enough. I don't want to continue to be a girl with a fat ass, or a girl with nice boobs, or, you know, the girl that looks good in that. I have so much more to offer. So, you know, I said to him, hey, look, can I write for your magazine? You ain't no stories or in it, you know. Can I put some content in it? And so he said, yeah. So he let me write for 2 issues of his magazine, which is called In Flavor Magazine. And so I've written 2 stories for him. And he always does such a good job at showcasing my work, you know. I love it. I really do. This one, he made look really nice. He did, oh yeah. And this was the January issue. Yeah, January 2014 was this issue. Like, I've been doing this for 2 years. I just been stacking and writing. And, you know, I write, most of my stories are for magazines now. And I have a few that I released on my website. But I do a lot for magazines. And so there's one website in particular that I write for free, so that people have a place to get my stories for free, to have a chance to read them without having to buy the magazine. And that website is called naughtydownforever.blogspot.com. So, but you can Google Naughty Down Forever and you'll find this Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, website, all that stuff, you know, Naughty Down Forever. So, I've been writing for him. Actually, now that I think about it, writing for him is what launched me into 86 Boulevard, because I've been writing for his site since before I started writing for 86, and he's the one who either tweeted something about 86 or put me in contact with the owner of 86, and that's how I knew he was starting a magazine. So writing for this website is what springboarded all of this. And so anyway, the website is called Naughty Down Forever, and so I write erotic stories for him, maybe 1 every other month or so. I try to send one in. And so he put out his first print copy of his magazine, I think it was last month. And it was really nice. It's a nice magazine, you know. The girls are really freaking hot. I won't show you too much. You're going to have to get your own copy, sorry. But the girls are really freaking hot, you know. And I wrote me a story called Roadside Lovin', and I wrote it about my birthday sex, because I had some really hot roadside loving last August for my birthday. And so all of this writing that I've been doing it is now gave me the springboard to have my own monthly column. So now I have my own monthly column in Bad magazine, which is BADD. And Bad has had some really, really freaking hot women in their magazine too. I mean, just look at the covers of Bad. They do not play. Do you hear me? Like, they don't play. And I am so happy to say that my work is in each one of these. You know, I have a column for them called Sapphire. And, oh, this is hot. This is the Just Kicks issue. So I'll show you a picture or two. Well, first off, there's my column. But I'll show you a picture or two because this is really, really freaking hot. All the girls in here have tennis shoes on. Like, oh, they're really hot, you know. So anyway, I have a monthly column in Bad, and I've been writing for Bad for 8 months now. And I find it awesome to have a monthly place to know for sure that I can express myself and to write my stories. And so, like, I've really, really been pushing myself lately to write for these magazines. And so I just picked up 2 new magazines recently. But I won't say the names of them until I can show them to you. In addition to interviewing Naomi Banks, it wasn't promoted properly, but I also interviewed Keiki for Vixen's magazine. I have been busting my butt with my writing, and I have a long way to go, but it's now spring 2015, and I can guarantee you that before the spring is over, my book will be on Amazon. I'll have at least 1, but I'm thinking I'll have 2, because the first thing I'm going to do is to make compilation books of short stories that I've written for the magazines. I want y'all to be able to buy a copy of my book with all these stories that you've missed out on, because I have 26 in front of me that you might not have read, you know. So I'm going to put a book together, and then I'm going to start working on some new material for y'all. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to focus on doing all the things that make me happy now. You know, don't worry, I'm not going nowhere. I will continue to transition on y'all regularly, but I won't leave y'all, because I have so much to give y'all, because y'all giving me so much. I would have never thought when I hopped on camera and showed my ass that it would be a platform to springboard me to being able to live my dream. I'm happy. I love everything that I've done at Sapphire, and I'm so proud of everything I've accomplished. But this, the magazines that my writing is featured in, they mean more to me than almost anything. I have a writing blog at sapphirethesexyone.tumblr.com. You can check it out if you like. I'm going to keep posting up some stuff on there. I've been lazy lately, but it'll be some new stuff out very soon. Don't forget to come back and check out my writing. Like, I have a Pinterest board. I'm on Pinterest. Pinterest.com/sexysapphire. I have 2 boards, one for just magazines that my work is featured in, one for my writing, period. So you'll be able to go straight to the board, order a copy of all of these magazines. You'll be able to go to the board, get to Naughty Down Forever, read my free stories. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. You know what we say. Take advantage of the stuff that's free. Find out what I really got going on. I mean, if you really like watching me get down, you should just read some of the stuff that go on in my head. Send these magazines. Check them out, all right? And don't forget, if you don't get anything else, you need to go to 86boulevard.com and check out my interview with Naomi Banks. She killed it, y'all. Right? She killed it. I learned so much. Right? She killed it. Anyway, holla at your girl. Don't forget the main website, sapphirethesexyone.com. The writing blog is sapphirethesexyone.tumblr.com. You can find me on Twitter at Sexy Sapphire. I'm on Instagram, Be More's Hidden Jewel. Facebook / Be More's Hottest. I'm everywhere. You can't not find me. Like, you just can't. And if all else fails, Google Sexy Sapphire. I got you. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.